NKU's general education program has placed importance on students having quantitative skills. And I appreciate the Kentucky Graduate Profile recognizing that quantitative skills is something that will serve our graduates in a really strong way. I think the department has worked to figure out how can we tailor courses that really speak to what a student's major is, and not necessarily let's make all students a math or stat major, but let's give a student a foundation so that they have the ability to take quantitative information in, evaluate it, assess it, and then make actionable decisions and conclusions that impact both their career and their community. One place that we see this skill pop up is in the general education curriculum. So every student has to take a course that's in the mathematics and statistics category, and regardless of your major, we've really tried to tailor courses that show you insights into the quantitative world that maybe is of use to you post-graduation. So it might be that you take math for liberal arts, where you explore the ways that math intersects in the everyday world. For a student that's majoring in business, they often take the finite math course, where you're going to think about probabilities, how do you optimize things. And then for a lot of our students, they take the introductory statistics course, and that's really where you're thinking about what information do I pull in, how do I evaluate it, and make a data-informed decision that can be used in real life. So much of the information that we take in is quantitative in nature. And so having the skills to be able to assess that information and make sound conclusions from it is really where I think the quantitative reasoning piece of the Kentucky Graduate Profile comes into play. So in the last several years, there's been a lot of talk in the northern Kentucky region about replacing the Brent-Spence Bridge that crosses the Ohio River into Cincinnati. There was talk at the beginning of, should it be a toll bridge? Should it not be a toll bridge? Some of those decisions that were made were based upon data that was collected and then analyzed by folks who have really strong backgrounds in quantitative skills. So if you collected your responses and you found that 50% were in favor of a toll bridge, what's that really tell you? What conclusion are you going to draw from that? And so as you consider those quantitative courses that you take as part of Gen Ed, that's our goal. How do you take in that information and then make conclusions from what you've gotten?